ini pasal lelo. हाँ, yes पर pasal. That's a big ass. That's the target. We go ball. 1-1. Let's go. You are having a second game also there. Bowling? I don't know.
Still talking.
Not yet, not yet. We. I think they. I change.
Yeah, man. I just got it set up. Thanks, Rishi.
Good job.
Fuck you, man. Working so hard. But I'm giving us batting.
निशान भाई पहला चल आप अभी
कोई बात नहीं, श्रीराम को फिर से बोल मारेगा।
वन डाउन
आप उसको पहले स्टार्टिंग में लाना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैच पहले डन हो जाएगा। ओपनिंग आ रहा हूं मैं।
यू आर सिटिंग हियर फॉर द एंटायर
No, I'm playing.
सीरी को ओपनिंग बॉलिंग में लाना पड़ेगा।
No, what happened?
ये रखा
No, it's okay. It's all safe.
मैं यहाँ कर रहा हूँ then I'm going there again and then in the fifth game I'm coming back ये क्या
वन डाउन फॉलो बट इज नॉट हियर, सो राइट नाउ इट्स निशान भाई फोर्थ मी फिफ्थ थ्री अच्छा मैं नहीं
मैं भूल जाता हूँ भैया कि आप खेलते भी हो
सेकंड
दिखते हो तो बोल्ड ही लगता है and I'm not using walkie talkie.
you got to remember your
Yeah, there's no
Guys, whoever is scoring can sit in this chair. Bhaiya will be anyways not here.
सेकंड डाउन
देवी जो नहीं खेल रहा है लेकिन उसको इधर मैन कर रहे हैं.
अगर सॉल्व आएगा तो उसको वन डाउन कर। हां
Okay,
अभी 5 मिनट है।
App set up.
वो कर रहे हैं।
Manav is also there, right?
मानव इज देयर राइट नाउ लो डाउन लिसनिंग really low down order. I'll have quick huddle once the guys pad up.
भाई आप करोगे आप
कर रहा है चल रहा है वो
पहले भी सेटिंग
मैं नहीं मेरा ही फोन में कर रहा हूं। हाँ यार किसी और के फोन में देख लो एक बार।
This is our debut T10 for everyone. Best of luck for the debut, boys. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Everybody's debut for T10, boys. T10 debut for everyone.
My phone is crashing all the time when I'm setting up.
Arey shit.
They only Dave give the right to the T10. तारा मत आइए
दिखाना मेरे को दिखाना.
ओके लाओ
our mobile use
मोड़े कहीं ना
Devi, you don't know who got the access for scoring?
I have but it's crashing on my phone. I don't have
Oh,
login.
okay.
They don't login with your account in
Huh?
other phone. We'll do that.
Woody.
बोलो जीशन भाई सौरभ ने पैर अप कर लिया तो आप मेरे बाद आ
मैं आऊंगा 1:30 बजे आऊंगा, अभी तो मैं काम पे हूँ। ये रहा बॉल का डब्बा, और एक मैंने धवल अंकल को दे दिया उधर। हाँ बस ठीक है, उसी में डालते हैं। हाँ इसी में डालते हैं। एवरीथिंग गुड विद यार? How was fun? Tell me that score. We are working well, doing it. क्या हो क्या गया?
2 बार क्रैश हो गया पर कैप्टन 3 बार से
ऑटोमेटिक।
तो 12th में डाल रहे हैं ना, तो वो हो रहा है, तो हो सकता है कि हम लोग शायद 12th में ना डालें और सेटअप करें, ठीक है, और फिर बाद में एंड में ऐड।
ठीक है ओके सर।
हिमालय पटल मोहम्मद मुजद्दर हाँ कहीं से एक खाडा का फिकर है पटेल रुबेन
जयंती पटेल
या डेविड पटेल पटवानी सत्य
अरे एक बे फालतू बॉल मुकी दे
खाली बॉक्स पैडअप करने तैयार हो गए।
ओके
हाँ
Playing
सत्य
the first or second? Search? Playing both?
जयदीप विभा सत्य एंड देन श्रीनिवास people
Okay, so one Satya Srinivas and Srinivas Kadekani. Okay.
दोनों हैं दोनों both playing and then Jay Desai
Yeah.
and Usman Khan very
और अभी आएगा तो अकेला है?
भी ऑटोमेटिक
आ गया सॉरी
अच्छा
तो पैड का
देवी देवी हाँ
सौरभ सुमन मानव प्रशांत
लेट्स गो यार
3, 2, 1.
Zishan by then. आप नीचे करो.
अभी what time starting? What time?
10:24.
Two different times. 10:24, 10:25. Let me see what I
એના
have.
પછી બીજી તમે
24.
Then પછી હું.
હા because you guys are using electronic devices.
જેને કરવું હોય એને. What's the time? 10:24. Thank you, Rishi. I did give it.
हमारी चिंता नहीं कोई भी
I'm sorry.
हमें पता ही नहीं है गोटी भाई आवाज दियो आवाज आई जो
કેમ
ता तड़का भी हो
ના સારું લાગે તો તાપ મળે વિટામિન ડી
Umi, who won the toss? You won the toss.
Bhai, anyone wants thepla? There's thepla in it. Yeah.
Guys, selector. I mean striker.
Selector.
Did he just double check our team once?
Okay. So you say
Then
yes.
Didi, Manav,
Yes.
Meet Patel,
Wait, Mano. Yes.
Meet Patel,
Meet.
Rishi,
Rishi.
Satnam,
Satnam.
Saurav,
Saurabh.
Sriram,
Sriram.
Umang,
Umang.
Viraj,
Raj.
Zishan.
Nisha.
Viraj strike. Rishi, Kesh, Kanata strike. Select Bolodeva. Can you double check their squad also? I'll just tell.
Yeah.
Atik, Mohammad Mudassar,
Mudassar.
Atikur Rahman,
Atik.
Himalay,
Yes.
Jai Desai,
Yes.
Jaideep Patel,
Yes.
Mohammad Faizan,
Yes.
Udwait Grant,
Yes.
Satya Srinivas,
Yes.
Srinivas Tadepalli,
Yes.
Yashpal Raj,
Yes.
Siddharth Sotaria.
Yes.
Who's the
પહેલી મેચમાં હતા હે બીજીમાં કરે હા સારો
Can you now take over? This is the selection bowler
We
page.
were done.
Yeah, no, they will
આપના જો
tell me.
40-50 वाला है ना वैसा नहीं
Who's starting, Odwin?
We'll see. Umpire will.
You good?
Yeah. You wanna take over? Or take under.
Welcome to broadcasting, guys.
Commentator Srinivasan.
Not sure if the mic is on. Welcome to today's game, start of a beautiful event organized by OVCC, the T10 Blast tournament for 10 overs. And this is a new initiative, all people on the field today are debuting on this format, which you never get to see on any other day. So it's Bel-Air versus Kanata, the first game happening in Lynda Lane 1. And Viraj Patel is on strike, and he is accompanied by Rishikesh Kadani, two openers for Kanata, and Udwin Grant, the left arm pacer, is on his run up.
Hello and welcome everybody. We've got a good start here to the T10 tournament as it kicks off here in Ottawa. First annual T10 tournament the OVCC putting on. We're already underway. First delivery worked well into the leg side by Viraj Patel to get off the strike, and that'll be Rishikesh Gadani, who's having a great year this season. But of course, changing formats always going to be a bit tricky. This is the first time most people have played T10 this format. Dwayne Grant comes in. Good offer from Rishi. Misses the stumps. Plan on this being an action-packed day of cricket. For those of you new to the format, it's only 10 overs, so 60 legal deliveries total per team. So they're going to have to take that T20 outlook and approach and crank it up to 11.
Shot!
Connects that time. Well worked on the leg side. That is going to go for a 4 down to cow corner. Rishi getting into his work here. He'll look to do that early and often today. Ten overs. Each bowler can bowl a maximum of 2 overs. The power play is 3 overs long, so they're just going to have to get into it, get right to it. Again, onto the leg side, not as well connected that time. Viraj is going to try to push for 2, but Rishi says no. Helping Viraj back on strike. So there's plenty of inexperience with this format for everybody. So everybody's going to have to feel this, particularly this first game. Kind of unclear exactly what a good score is going to be. How much do you push the tempo? How much do you try to give yourself some time to get in? I'll tell you this, the KCC bat, that's a good appeal, but umpire wants none of it. I think they were looking for an inside edge. Viraj at the crease indicating that came off of his thigh pad rather than his bat. I was about to say these two KCC batsmen, they're not waiting around. Full toss, that goes to the offside. Don't think it'll have enough legs to get to the boundary, but they've already scored 2. They're going to be looking for a 3rd. Now Rishi says no, he will retain the strike at the start of the next over. So the first over is done. Kanata goes for 8. But they had a good offer on every shot. Regardless of what tempo each team tries to muster up today for their innings, I think the one major key for everybody is going to be to limit those dot balls. So even if it's a ball at a good length, try to work it onto the leg side, offside, get off strike, rotate the strike. Just try to keep those runs churning, and if there's a bad ball, pounce on to take advantage, I think will be the order of the day.
That's a good idea. Nice.
चल आगे निकल के दो.
Rishi again
That's a good running, boys.
picking on that fielder at cow corner. Gets us over off to a good start. Innovation today to make things go a bit more quickly. We have we're playing all from the same end, so there won't be any rotating of ends at the end of each over. And so the batsman will just have to switch places at the end of the over. Spinner comes in. It'll be interesting what they do. I mean, Rishi has had pretty much every shot has gone to that leg side. That makes the bowler does change his line there, but Rishi does well. Viraj wants a second, but Rishi again. Once again, Rishi calls him back. That's good bowling there. Definitely did move that ball outside off, and Rishi did well to play it late and nurdled it through the slips down to the third man area. Viraj, there he goes after that one. That is high and right down the ground, but it is caught at long on. But that's going to be the risk-reward gamble today. Again, T10. Everything's going to be that much more accelerated. Viraj here in the second over. Looks to go deep. Doesn't pull it off, but I think he'll consider that that was worth the risk there, and that'll bring Surav in. He'll be on strike. So we're 1.2 overs into this. And KCC are now 11 for 1. Surav Sharma comes to the crease. There are Surav's statistics. I would expect him to be a. I would expect him to be. I would expect him to be proficient in this new format. Definitely is a big hitter. Really likes to work it down to fine leg. Has a great ability to post, sort of Rohit Sharma-esque, to have those little leg flick pulls down to that side of the ground. Just has a humble start to his innings here with just a single, but now he's back on strike. And that's the shot right there. That's the shot I was talking about. That does go down to fine leg. Good chase. Can't get there in time. Looks like he just saves it before it crosses the boundary, so it'll just be a simple 2. Some debate from the sheds about whether or not that did cross the boundary, but we'll have to take the fielder's word for it. That's the end of the second over. We're now 15 for 1. Kanata's had 8 runs in the first over, 7 in the second. In the pre-match huddle, they were targeting at least as a base to have a run of ball to kind of set that foundation early, and then hopefully cash in from there. Dwayne Grant back into his work.
Easy to. There you go,
Again,
boys.
pulled onto the leg side. Again, there's a potential for a second run, but Rishi conservatively
Just put a chair here.
says no, but that will bring Surav back on strike.
Is this your chair?
His first time facing Dwayne in this at bat. And there is an appeal, but there is no signal. Oh, very slow signal. Very slow signal from the umpire. It's probably after Surav started walking. There was in that first over against Viraj, there was an appeal for for just an inside edge that wasn't given. This was very much the same delivery. Dwayne sticking with that round the wicket angle against the right-handed batsman. Gets the inside edge that time, flies to the keeper. And that'll be KCC down 2. As I'm joined in the commentator's box by Shri.
Hey guys, hope you're having to see a great game of cricket so far. Score is at 16 for 2.
Shri, some debate about what's going to be a good score in a T10 match. What are your thoughts?
I haven't played a T10 to be honest, but then I think close to 90, 85 to 90 should be a decent score. It's a good ball angling into the right-hander. adaptation is an inside edge to the pads. What do you reckon, Benny, on the good score?
Well, I would be tempted to say that we'd be trying to shoot for something like 100, but maybe I'm just being overly optimistic.
But it is definitely possible. But if a couple of them gets going.
And that is well
buddy.
pulled,
That's a
and
great
that don't think it carried for 6, but
shot,
it did
Uma,
go
good
for
shot.
4.
Short ball,
He was
20.
Umang was
Yeah,
on
point
that
chart.
early. Umang, of course, is in incredible form this season, both in 50 over cricket as well as T20. Already has a couple of centuries to his name. One of those centuries, it was a 50 over match, but it had been shortened down to 25 over, so it essentially a century in a T20 format.
नहीं अंपायर ने बोल दिया भाई.
And
Some debate
as,
here, but eventually given as just a 4.
so you said like we would be looking for 100, but what do you think is an ideal score to defend in a T10 format?
I would say you need probably, I think that the figure you gave earlier, at least 80 to 90 to feel like you have a good chance here. Rishi tries to get off strike, and that was going to be out if he had hit, but from that angle, only one stump to aim at. Good effort, but Rishi trying to push the issue here, as he should be doing in the third over of a 10 over match.
And remember, this is the last over of the power play in this format.
Well struck.
4-4.
Threw his hands at it. Great power. Flies through the offside and in a flash. Goes for a 4. That'll be the end of the third over. That'll be the end of Udwain Grant's spell here. As we said earlier, maximum of 2 overs for bowler. And after 3, it's KCC 24 for 2.
Going at 8 runs and over.
Yeah, that projected score around 80. So sort of near those targeted values we've been talking about.
You think you can like go hard in the last 3 overs, then play on the merit for the remaining of the overs?
Well, that's when they'll bring in the heavy hitters towards the end of the innings.
Right.
24 2 over 3 over 2 wicket.
Straight down the ground and missed opportunity for a dot ball there. Rishi gets off strike and brings back Umar. But once you get to over 7, 8, the heavy hitters,
Yeah.
the likes of Devang, Shri, Fennell, I mean, those are the Heinrich Klaasens of this
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
And
I think the batting lineup is pretty solid
Yep.
today. So I think we'll be able to deploy the long levers.
good
Pitching
shot
down
by
the
Umang
leg,
again, but they have adjusted the field. They have put the fielder down at that square leg or fine leg position down there. Stop those boundaries.
I did not even feel that was shady. Wait,
Outside off, and that's actually going to be given a wide. So good eye there from Rishi. For those of you who are joining us while watching India versus England at Headingley. England have just reached their team 50. They're now 54 for 1.
Nice shot, buddy.
As here in Ottawa, Rishi goes down the ground. It is
Good running, boys.
slightly fumbled down at long off, but it'll give them enough
Gives
time to
them-
get back for 2 runs.
Yeah.
Good shot, Rishi. Runs are coming. Come on, 30.
Rishi again goes down the cow corner, but it bounces before it reaches.
Rishi, boy, good intake.
It's definitely corner of the ground that he is targeting today. I'd say the lion's share of his runs have come in that direction. Outside off, but just a dot ball.
These dot balls are crucial. 30. So looks like England are going in a pretty decent. I mean, great strike rate.
Yeah, England, they're only 10 overs into their innings and already on 54. Granted, they do still trail by 417. Rishi again goes right down the ground. Looks
Still
like
round
just be,
behind the bowler for a single.
For all the talk about T10 format and fewer opportunities, England seem to be pretty much going out of T10 to clip themselves. As that is a full toss. Some questioning from the sheds about that being a no ball, and looks like the leg umpire and head umpire are having a good debate, but no, just determined to be a legal delivery in the end. This time does go on the offside. There's a field on the boundary. Again, there's a second run there, and Rishi calls it back.
The card's been pushing for a second run there.
Good full ball right on the legs, but well defended by Umang. Did well to keep that out. That is shorter. He tries to pull that, doesn't quite connect with it, and will go down to a square leg with just a single. This is a good start from Siddharth Sutaria.
He's conceding 4 of his 5 balls here. Hopefully he finishes well. For Bel-Air's.
Again, a pretty full ball, and Rishi's not able to do much with this. That's his first over. Only goes for 4 runs. Did very well to manage his length in that over. Halfway through this T10 match, we're 34 for 2. Rishi, who opened, is on 16 off of 13. Umang joined him at 2 down, and he is 11 off 10. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Looks like we've lost the television signal, so we'll have to switch into radio mode. So at the end of 5 overs, we have switched ends. Looks like it'll be 5 overs from one end. Next 5 from the other end. First ball, Umang worked it down to square leg for just a signal, so Rishi's back on strike. There's no signal. Rishi back on strike again, goes right down the ground to long off. That'll be a signal. a single. Yeah, we do apologize. The Faisal set this up is in the field. This is his equipment, and basically we just sat down and started talking. Ooh, right down the ground, actually hits the umpire. Does well to take the blow and just absorb it. Impressive.
Legal delivery. Shri, can you flick something?
Yep. No. Oh, nope. Oh, looks like we're back.
Wow.
All thanks to our video technician Shri for doing some magic to get the video signal back.
So this over's been quiet. It's been quiet so far. Just 3 runs coming off the first 4 deliveries. This has to go big.
That's what Rishi does. That is coming. That is over our heads. Over our heads and over the tent. Right deep to long on. That was a big 6. As my co-commentator Shri was just saying, Bel-Air was building some pressure there, and KCC had to retain the upper hand, and that is exactly what Rishi did on that strike right there. How can he finish things up this over? That's a very good comeback from the bowler. Really pitches it up. Yorker length and not really allowing Rishi to extend his arms and use those long levers like he did on the previous ball.
End of
But
6, Kanata's 43 for 2.
6 overs, no?
6 overs done.
So he had
43 for 2. Well hit down to long on, and it is caught. That was a very good catch on the run.
No ball.
Was well struck. Powerful line drive, and he had to get on the source really quickly. Read the flight of the ball really quickly. Get his feet moving, get to it.
Your day, boy,
Still had
let's
to reach
go.
out to his left to take the catch. That was a very good catch. Obviously, very good effort by Umang with just 4 overs left. Walks off the field and is applauded for his efforts. That brings Ishan Hassan to the crease.
Ben, are you padded
No, I'm not. No.
Okay.
NSF वाला है. Non sufficient funds.
All right.
Extra gift. 43. 4. भाई 3 જ ને.
ये चाहिए 3 विकेट अच्छा.
3 વિકેટ.
6.95 ની રન રેટ છે आता. आगे सिंगल. कोई भी नहीं है भाई. अरे इसी वीरू बिलू दे दबे. गुजराती ये वाला नहीं, अगला वाला. चलो
No, Sri, I'm very shy. Very shy guy.
Now in the commentary box we have Meet Patel.
From Mehsana. That's a wide ball.
स्कोर तो ऐसा ही बनाएगा 4 रन का टारगेट बहुत होता है 3 ओवर अच्छे डल गए 10 में तो यार 150 ओवर का हो गया हर मैच में किसी के साथ
तेरी
कोई बात नहीं
कोई ना
वाह 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 गुड रन
22
7 overs. Run बाकी 3 बाकी हैं 47 looks 47
तू नहीं आया
ये तो बाहर गया पीटरबोर हो गया पीटरबोर 47 थे भाई
ना हार्ड डिसीजन ले लिया
47
पॉइंट बाकी चाहिए ऋषि
7 3 ball left 47
लास्ट यार नो चालो क्या
भाई हाँ 4 एक 3 एक बॉल किया डॉट ए सारी चलो सिंगल
4 छक्के 100 में
आई जाए सिंगल
ऋषि जोई ने मार आओ है
ऋषियो ले ले तो सही है एक छक्को 48
चल आजा
बे
मैं निकल यहां से भाग लो
भाग
यार कोई 36 स्टंप पर
ऋषि आ भाग
2 ओवर बाकी छे आंख बीच का लग गया ऋषि तो
इन्हें स्ट्राइक आउट दी थी मगज नहीं लगाई
बाय बाय
કે ગરમી વધારે છે કે તે તો આપતો હશે ને ના
क्या क्या होने लग रहा है
छोड़
6
ओए
ओए ओए देखिए
गुड ट्राई बड़ी
जापा जिशन भाई 2 इस ओवर में 2 और
गुड ट्राई
जिशन भाई 2 और मारने हैं भाई इस ओवर में
वेट करके मारो वेट करके आएगा
वो हारी मारी है
हारी मार गया यार सारा पिका मारो रन बहुत दौड़ने हैं ठीक है उसको दौड़ा ठीक है
Benny after 3
हमारे बैट तो मत होता
बैट पर आ गया पर no see it no I just removed it 53
55
तो मैं लेवा गया ना
ओवर के
7.4 ball 7.4 almost good batting
और पति नहीं है
नहीं सही बात है इंटेंट तो सही है
चल इजी भागते रहो शाबाश लड़को
आवाज है ना पंखा जो
हाँ नो अरे बोल्ड क्रॉस बोल्ड
बोली quick.
मिडिल स्टंप. चार पांच बॉल से वो ट्राई करा.
There was a good ball by Atik Bhai.
Good batting, good batting. Good batting.
सेटअप बदलू हमरा पूजा आवाज.
Good batting by Rishi as well. Yeah. No, the good intention by Rishi. And in the commentary box with me, it's Goti Pathak. So the score is 56 for 5, 8 overs. A good quick single by Manavdeep Singh. Sriram Khanan on the strike. Yashpal bowled a really good first over. What do you think? So, oh, there's a good shot by Sriram into the fielder's hands. They snatched 2 away from them. Good quick running shown by Kanata Cricket Club. Converted a single into a 2. They stand at 59 for 5 at 8.2. Sriram Khan showed the intent on the very first ball. He's really good at playing pull shots. There was a good ball on the offside. Yes.
One ball, 6 runs.
There was a wide ball given. The bowler is trying to bowl a Yorker on the offside, but he got a bit stretched away to the wide. These are some good deliveries for the end overs. There's a good ball again. Good ball again. Have to say that maintaining this length, yeah.
Hello.
सही है शाबाश. 4 रन आगे फिर भी.
61 score, guys.
Okay, good.
Eight more balls.
वाइड आ गया शाबाश. रन आ रहे हैं.
Right ball, there you go, boys.
शाबाश. चल एक बाउंड्री तो आ गई वाइडों में.
बात तो सही है.
तारीफ के साथ एक वाइड जा रही है. Good one, Sri. Will come. That's all your score.
वाइड बॉल. वैसे ये डॉट निकाल दिया पता
Hang in there straight, hang in there straight.
One more ball, two more wides. लेकिन ये बात कर रहे ना तो बॉल अंदर से निकले लाइन को कट करके
Umpire not interested.
ये little bit
कितने हुए
63 for 5 after the end of the 9 overs.
मोटिफाई कितना 63
63.
कदाच जो ये का
63 या
ये उन्होंने मॉडल किया
बाकी तो शॉट मत मारे ना मानव लास्ट ओवर
Siddharth Sutaria
63
on the strike.
17 more runs चलो
He bowled really good over the first one, only given 4 runs. Another good delivery here.
कोई नहीं शाबाश शाबाश देख कर
level
High in the air.
good running
Nice running by the Kanata Cricket Club. A little bit hot here in Ottawa today.
भैया आवेगा एक शॉट आओगे जोर लाके तो आगे
There's a call for 2 here, and they're gonna make it.
ये तो बहुत दूर डाल दिया
3 more to go.
पिक कर बस बॉल पिक कर जोर ना लाए देख कर ऊपर ही देगा
A little bit Haryanvi going here. Call for a quick single, and they're gonna make it without hesitation. 2 more deliveries for this game. It's a good delivery and a quick single again. And umpire has given it a leg bye. Last ball, yes. And taking a quick single.
एक कट भूल रही हमें किसी है सिंगल डॉट ना डाले पास है डॉट पॉइजन
And that's the end of the inning, with Kanata finishing at 70 for 5, and the target is 71.
ये फोन कौन है
भाई और फैजी फेड अप बहुत बड़ा सेट भाई
Oh, gee.
Stuff straight.
Long to it.
71 to it
72 for 1. We almost scored as quickly as England.
71 फैजी
बॉलिंग कौन ओपन कर रहा है? Parth, you want me to make a call? Like, can you give your decision from the box?
It should be a 5-star. Okay, that's all right.
That game I have a book to do. So if you were gonna leave, target with that back.
Yeah, crawling it out.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens.
This guy knows what he's doing.
Get that outbouncer. There's a long time. You don't reach that stage for there's a lot of grinding up. There's a lot of stuff.
Win sports. T10 के लिए ठीक है. ड्यूक से अच्छी तो नहीं है. अपना हम लोग का 1 जुलाई वाला जो गेम है ना, उसके लिए आ गई हमारी. ड्यूक्स की 50 ओवर वाली हमने रेड में.
All boys in the crowd. No, I expecting that, but
वैसे ही करेंगे जैसे पहले
I will be happy.
25 पर इनिंग करके. क्यों? क्यों?
Like, hey,
अच्छा. नहीं लेकिन खेलेंगे वैसे टेस्ट मैच स्टाइल में.
Is it allowed?
71.
yeah, that's okay.
खत्म करके या खत्म होके आएंगे.
No, it's not a replacement, it's just a substitute.
Thank you so much, Satya. Where they give me the wrong list.
We'll get extras, those 10.
You took my seat.
What number are you batting? What number is batting? Oh.
So right now, these two, and then me, and then Himalay, and then we'll see. Depends if the wicket goes quick, but pad up.
Pad up?
Yeah.
Never know.
T10, man. You have to. At least 5 guys have to pad up. It's T10.
So pad up. You never know.
Bowler, bowler. 71.
Abatik bye.
अरे
भाई बैटिंग नहीं आती हमको.
ये बॉलर they didn't give no ball. They didn't give it.
अपील अपील.
They did not give it. Can't do anything. It's actually a no ball. Some gears. You can see in the replay. So hard, boy. Good running, boys. Good running, boys. Good running, boys. Boy.
शाबाश. टेक योर टाइम अतिक भाई. कोई जल्दी नहीं है. रन आ गए. Which guy?
Sure. This guy.
No idea. He's been missing.
Bro, I don't know. He's lost. His wife left him because he was drinking a lot.
Who's this?
57 runs needed in 48 balls for Bel-Air Cricket Club.
56 runs needed in 47 balls. Atikur Rahman yet to open his account. Bel-Air 15 for 1 and 2.1. Your rates here 2.4 over 22 for 1. 49 runs needed in 44 balls.
Oh, play Bergs next.
What time?
Play Bergs at 2 o'clock.
We're playing Bergs after this.
Batting,
Batting,
boy.
Sabai, Yassi, good watch.
Good running, boys.
Good back. यही चाहिए.
Power play done after this. End of power play after this ball. Oh, this is the only dot ball in this over. 3:23.
Ball over 89.
Bowler. Freedom.
7 over 48 needed.
42, 48. 42 balls, 48. Yeah. Good shot, boy. Application mark. Good shot, boy.
शाबाश.
Good shot, boy.
यार 2 रन है.
Shabash, shabash, Yassi boy.
.4, 28. 38 balls, 43 runs. 43 runs in 38 balls.
Shabash, shabash, shabash. कोई नहीं, कोई नहीं.
First time playing like this. For the first time. Oh shit. Run. Oh. I thought it's
After 4 overs, 28 for 2. Exciting match happening right now. Kanata versus Bel-Air. Atikur Rahman bowled by Shri. This time trying to go off. Last game he was trying to go sweep. He got bowled out. Now it's the equation is 43 runs needed in 36 balls.
But there is a time.
okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a straight ball. I should go straight. I go for the cover for ball. I feel let's try the four. Straight, I was not taking risks because of it. Yeah, it's again. That's right. Otherwise, it was straight. And that two boundaries also long there. Yeah. I know. That's why I'm not trying over there. I was waiting for this side. But one more hour would have been. It's too cool. It's good for the cover drive too. But मैंने उसे ये सवाल किया तुमने क्या मेरा बैट अंदर करूँ है? अगर if it's curved inside, then I missed it. Yeah. The score is good. 28. 4 off 28. 30 का टारगेट था लेकिन विकेट मिस गई 35 43 विकेट मिस गया
What a shot!
Big six. Big six over mid wicket by Yashpal. Moves on to 22 from 11, scoring at a strike rate of 200. Very much required in this game. Score moves to 34 in 4.2.
Oi.
1 run to the short mid wicket area. Score moves to 35. 36 needed in 33 balls.
Batting boy. 35 का हमारे भाई ये मिस कैसे किया आपने कितना लेट आए हो आप बॉल गुजर
सतनाम का पता नहीं है
पानी
35 needed in 31 balls.
कीपर को लगा बॉल कीपर This is a big loss for them for the because he good
6 over 40 for 2 for Bel-Air, and still need 31 more runs in 4 overs. Very possible, but we'll need to get those runs and avoid those dot balls. It's out on that one, but a good single.
Good bowling, Siri.
41 for 2 and 6.1.
$29 in 22. 7.91 required rate. 160 change. अरे भागो
यार कौन
Nice throw, buddy boy.
उसके लग गई है फिर बॉल उसके फिर लग गई है.
पानी पी के अच्छा हो जाए.
29 runs needed in 21 balls. Equation getting a little bit tighter for Bel-Air.
शॉट ठीक है ठीक है.
Oh,
well done Yashin.
Big fake there.
वही बता ना, when required rate is like so low, one boundary change the frame. Look, 8 already came in this over. Required rate was 7. Chaba Yashin.
Score moves to 48 with that 6.
Last over तक जाएगा बे. No, सीधी जा रही थी, ये रन आउट होना था.
7 overs 48.
Yeah, you can pick which side you want it. Yeah, you can choose.
नहीं चल रहा है.
Because the first 5 overs we also pick because the wind is
वो
this
उसका
side,
कैमरा है
and
वो
we got the
ऋषि का.
wickets. We got the wickets and later we are good.
क्यों मेरा
But the
दूसरा
thing is that
कैमरा
we already got their wickets, so tail and middle order was unable to play.
3 hours, 23 required.
And I think the thing is, what he's saying is,
7 overs 48 for 2.
and there's a nuance in the rule that
Another big 6 there by Himalay, his first 6. The score moves to 54 now in 7.1 overs.
नहीं अरे ऐसे ना करो अरे नहीं अरे नहीं मैं तो यहाँ पे खड़ा हूँ वैसे यहाँ बैठ अरे नहीं अरे
17 needed in 17 balls for Bel-Air Cricket Club. 54 for 2.
शॉट यार. जाना चाहिए 4. नहीं जाएगा, स्लो है उधर. लंबी भी है बाउंड्री.
No problem, boys. Come on.
now for
8 runs of the first 2 balls from amongst first over.
15 and 16 balls.
ये zoom out नहीं होना चाहिए. And that's a big wicket. Yashpal goes for a very good inning, very good knock from 32 runs from 24 balls. And then 14 runs needed in 14 balls for Bel-Air. Siddharth going in.
14 runs, 13 balls.
मैं उधर देख के आता हूँ उसके सब ठीक है ना
शाबाश हिमालय तेर तेर
Shabay.
श्रीराम बॉलर सौरभ
ये आया नहीं मिडल नहीं तो ये भी जाता नेट्स में जाता है इधर
just 2 hits away 13 runs
2 overs left, 13 runs required for Bel-Air. Currently 58 for 3 in
8 overs
48 balls. 13 runs in 12 balls. Very exciting game happening.
Oi.
Short ball, very good ball by Saurav. Need one good hit to get ahead in the game.
Play your game, okay? Play your game.
One more wicket. Topish. Thirteen runs needed in 10 balls. Hit to cover the equation, but Saurav played pretty well.
yeah that's it unless they run it don't go for it
लेफ्टी का राइट पे क्यों पहना
12 reading in 8 balls. 59 for 4 and 8.4. 2 wickets. 2 quick wickets costing Bel-Air right now. Required rate going up right at the end. But still gettable. Saurav bowling really well from the parking end.
ओए सिंगल सर नहीं good call good one boys
11 runs and 7 balls required.
ओए उसको क्या हमारी सर्वर पे सिंगल ना ले हमारे को अगला ओवर चार्ज पे इस पे रहने दे हाँ ये तो है
ओ शॉट है यार चौका चौका फोर फोर तीन तीन हिमालय निकल 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 गुड थ्रो यार गुड थ्रो यार 8 रह गया
9.
6 balls 9 runs
Final over, 9 runs required for Bel-Air. 62 for 4 after 9. Those 2 wickets costing Bel-Air a little bit in the middle. They almost caught up the equation where they needed 14 runs and 14 balls. But now 9 required in 6. 62 for 4 in 9.
9 required
ये हमारा ग्राउंड होता है चौका था हमारे ग्राउंड पे चौका था 12 में
Two ball, 5 required for Bel-Air. Very close equation right at the end.
पहन दिया
And that's a win for Bel-Air. Big 6 by Himalay to finish the game. Just 2 balls left. And Bel-Air winning by 6 wickets. Bel-Air winning by 6 wickets with Ishpal, the star player of the game, 32 from 24 balls and 10 runs from his 2 overs for 1 wicket.